The wind howled through the desolate valley, carrying with it an eerie sense of foreboding. The once thriving mining town had fallen into a state of disrepair, its prosperity long faded. In the heart of the valley stood an abandoned coal mine, its decaying structures a haunting reminder of the past. Daniel, a young man seeking adventure, had heard whispers of the mine's dark history. Intrigued by the macabre tales, he set out to explore the forsaken depths. Armed with a dim flashlight and a heart full of curiosity, he descended into the shadows. As he ventured deeper, the temperature dropped, and the air turned stale. The rhythmic dripping of water echoed through the tunnels, creating an eerie symphony. Daniel's footsteps echoed, the sound magnified by the vast emptiness that surrounded him. A faint glimmer caught his eye, leading him to an ancient chamber deep within the mine. Rusty mining equipment lay scattered across the floor, remnants of a forgotten era. Curiosity getting the better of him, Daniel approached a crumbling tunnel, its entrance obscured by darkness. With each step, the air grew thick, and a sense of unease settled upon him. Strange whispers echoed through the mine, as if the very walls were alive with secrets. Shadows danced in his peripheral vision, teasing him with glimpses of something sinister. Determined to uncover the mine's mysteries, Daniel pressed on. But the mine seemed to have a will of its own, guiding him deeper into its clutches. The passageways twisted and turned, disorienting him, blurring the line between reality and nightmare. A chill ran down Daniel's spine as he stumbled upon a hidden chamber, its walls adorned with crude drawings. They depicted scenes of agony and despair, as if the miners themselves had etched their torment into the rock. Fear gripped him, but his curiosity refused to wane. Suddenly, a spectral figure materialized before him, a miner, his body translucent, his eyes hollow voids. The apparition let out a mournful wail that reverberated through the mine. Daniel's heart raced as he realized he had trespassed into a realm beyond the living. The miner's ghostly form reached out, skeletal fingers clawing towards Daniel. Panic consumed him and he turned to flee, but the mine seemed to shift, its corridors ever-changing, trapping him in an inescapable maze. Days turned into nights as Daniel wandered the twisting tunnels, tormented by the vengeful spirits of the miners who had perished within. Their anguished moans echoed through the mine, driving him to the brink of madness. But amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope emerged. Daniel stumbled upon an old journal, its pages filled with a desperate plea for redemption. It spoke of a ritual, a way to appease the spirits and free himself from the mine's clutches. With trembling hands, Daniel followed the instructions, performing the ritual in the heart of the mine. The air crackled with energy as the spirits surged around him. In that moment, the ghostly figures dissipated, their tormented souls finding peace at last. Exhausted and scarred, Daniel emerged from the mine, forever changed by his harrowing experience. The abandoned coal mine remained, its haunting legacy a cautionary tale for those who dared to venture into its depths. And Daniel, forever haunted by the memories, carried the weight of the mine's darkness within him, a reminder of the horrors he had faced in the coal mine. In the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, a coal mine slumbered in eternal darkness, its depths hiding secrets better left undisturbed. It had been abandoned for decades, its entrance barricaded and marked with warnings of an ancient curse that plagued all who dared enter. Sarah, an intrepid journalist seeking a thrilling story, couldn't resist the allure of the haunted mine. Determined to uncover the truth behind the tales, she embarked on a treacherous journey into the unknown. Armed with a camera and her unwavering curiosity, she ventured past the barricades and into the belly of the beast. As Sarah descended deeper into the mine, the air grew heavy, suffocating her with a sense of impending doom. The dim glow of her flashlight revealed crumbling tunnels, echoes of a forgotten era. But something sinister lingered in the shadows, watching her every move. Strange phenomena began to unfold. Tools suspended in midair, spectral figures flitting past her vision, and the chilling whispers of long-dead miners resonated in her ears. The mine's dark history manifested before her, weaving a web of terror. Unbeknownst to Sarah, she had awakened an ancient evil. The curse of the mine took hold, twisting the very fabric of reality. The walls closed in around her, the passageways shifting and morphing, leading her further into the heart of darkness. Lost in a labyrinth of fear, Sarah's mind began to unravel. Whispers grew louder, accusing voices echoing through the mine. Shadows danced with malevolence, reaching out for her, threatening to swallow her whole. Desperation took hold of Sarah as she fought to find an escape. But the mine had become a prison, a purgatory for lost souls. The vengeful spirits of the miners sought retribution, their spectral forms haunting her every step. With each passing moment, Sarah's sanity hung by a thread. The line between the living and the dead blurred, reality twisted into a nightmare. The mine became a purveyor of terror, its curse consuming her essence, draining her of hope. In her darkest hour, Sarah discovered a glimmer of salvation, a relic from the mine's past. With trembling hands, she held an ancient amulet, its power radiating through her. With a surge of courage, she invoked the amulet's energy, a beacon against the darkness. The mine shook, and the spirits recoiled in agony. Sarah seized the opportunity, running through the shifting tunnels, chased by the echoes of the cursed mine. At last she emerged from the abyss, gasping for air, her heart pounding in her chest. The haunted coal mine stood as a testament to the horrors Sarah had witnessed, a place forever steeped in darkness and despair. She carried its scars within her, a reminder of the thin line between curiosity and madness, and the price one must pay when meddling with forces beyond comprehension. Deep within the remote countryside, nestled beneath a shroud of mist, lay a forgotten coal mine that held a sinister secret. The once bustling mine had been abandoned for years, its entrance sealed off to keep its dark legacy hidden away. But legends whispered of the horrors that lurked within its depths. Jake, an adventurous thrill-seeker, had heard the tales of the haunted mine and couldn't resist the allure. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, he embarked on a daring exploration, armed with a backpack of supplies and a determination to uncover the truth. As Jake descended into the mine, a chill wind whispered through the tunnels, sending shivers down his spine. The air grew heavy, filled with a malevolent energy that seemed to seep from the very walls. The mine's silence was punctuated only by the distant drips of water and the creaking of rusted machinery. With each step, the darkness deepened, enveloping Jake in an inky blackness. The beam of his flashlight revealed jagged walls and treacherous pathways, reminding him of the dangers that lay ahead. But he pressed on, consumed by an insatiable curiosity. As he ventured further, Jake's senses heightened, detecting faint whispers that danced on the edge of his consciousness. The voices grew louder, murmuring indiscernible words, as if the mine itself yearned to share its tragic tale. The boundaries between the living and the dead began to blur. Suddenly, a spectral figure materialized before Jake. A miner, his ethereal form hauntingly translucent. The miner's eyes burned with an otherworldly glow, carrying the weight of untold suffering and anguish. The ghostly apparition reached out, a warning etched upon its face. Terrified but undeterred, Jake persisted, determined to uncover the truth. However, the mine seemed to conspire against him. Its passages twisted and turned, leading him deeper into its sinister embrace. The air grew thick with a suffocating presence, threatening to swallow him whole. As the hours turned into days, Jake's sanity began to unravel. Shadows danced and contorted, their eerie shapes whispering of forgotten nightmares. The mine became a labyrinth of despair, a nightmarish maze from which escape seemed impossible. But hope emerged from the depths of darkness. In a hidden chamber, Jake discovered a long-lost journal, its pages filled with the desperate scrawls of a miner who had faced the same horrors. It detailed a ritual, a last resort to break the mine's curse and find salvation. With trembling hands, Jake followed the ritual's instructions, desperate to free himself from the mine's clutches. The air crackled with electricity, and the mine convulsed in protest. Spectral apparitions wailed in agony as Jake's resolve grew stronger. In a blinding burst of light, the curse shattered, and Jake found himself standing at the entrance of the mine once more. The haunted coal mine stood as a silent witness to his harrowing ordeal, a place forever etched in his memory. Jake emerged from the darkness forever changed. The echoes of the mine's horrors remained, a constant reminder of the thin line between curiosity and the inescapable grip of the supernatural. The haunted coal mine stood as a testament to the price one must pay for delving too deep into the unknown.